And then here, I like that better. I'll just wait for a minute and see if we can get some folks on here. I want to do a quick live chat because I noticed something tonight. And what I noticed was I noticed that we had fell this afternoon, midday, that didn't, well, for me, when I did a workout, of course, I did the regular workout where I show y'all the, hold on a minute, like this, the 6-4-6 workout. That's my basic workout, and then the tic-tac-toes. I do that every time. I do that every time that I do the workouts. Okay, but now here recently, what's been getting me all my hits here recently, I've also added some extra additional equations and stuff. And I haven't decided yet if I wanted to reveal any of those over video, because I may do some slowly and easily at a time. But yesterday, what happened was, let me get my iPad. Let me get my iPad so I know exactly how to say what I'm trying to spout out my mouth. Sometimes, Queen ChingALing, she get working that mouth and the stuff spout out, and she just, can't catch herself. And that's true for a lot of folks, but particularly me. Hold on one second. I want to pull this up right quick. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all gotta say something to me. How y'all doing? Who all we got out there on the line? I am from Columbia, South Carolina. I'm hopefully not too far away from anybody. Yeah, now this is what I'm talking about right here. And this is where I noticed this from. On midday, January 18th, that's the day that I hit. Okay, that's the main day that I hit. And I wasn't too surprised about it all. In fact, I expected it. I think the day before that, when it hit 615, I didn't go down the store and get my number. But that night, what hit was 145, okay? And I would have hit that, except I sat here in my chair when I got off work. I was so tired, I sat here and fell asleep. And they say, I wake up till 8 o'clock. Well, that's 30 minutes past time that I usually check my numbers in the evening time. Because we have the draw here in South Carolina at 7 o'clock. I'm like, I was mad. I was truly, truly mad. When I checked it, I would have won it anyway. I would have hit it again 2 times in a row had I been down to the store and got my numbers. All right. Long story short. So today I was, okay, I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to go play my numbers for midday today. And I did. And I didn't hit it. I was close, real close, but didn't hit it. I don't know why. So I'll go back and check it out. So I go back and I check it out. And the draw for midday today was 169. Okay? I know this get kind of brainy, I don't know. Some folks might not be able to follow along with me. But, if you're going to pick 3 and you want to hit it consistently, you got to know these things. You got to know all these numbers and stuff. All right. So, if yesterday midday was 913, okay, then last evening it started this way. 145, okay. 913. I don't know how y'all see that. I don't know how I see that is 9. Then you start over again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 0, whatever. Then you start over again. All right. 913. Then last evening was 145. Now listen at 145. And then today, this midday was 169. Those numbers are in order. They are in order with each other. So when I do my mathematical workouts, my adding up, subtracting, multiplying, what I do on paper that I haven't shown anybody yet, it all brings me back to one number. And I can't do anything with it. It's like a root number. I'm like, dang. I was upset about it. So I get onto that root number. I didn't play tonight. I didn't make it down the store in time. Again, I fell asleep. I didn't get my sleep and got out of whack. But I did watch it on TV. And I noticed it fell 380 for tonight's draw in South Carolina. So what that's telling me, when I looked it up, it's all in the numbers grid, which I'm laying out. All the numbers for the past 3 or 4 days are lining up in the numbers grid. I feel certain for sure, knock on wood, unless somebody flips them in buttons down there at the lottery station. I know now that the lottery people are watching me, but it's okay. Let them watch on, because I'm not saying anything out of ordinary. I'm not trying to discourage nobody. I'm not trying to lead anybody off to do anything illegal or anything different or anything otherwise. I'm just trying to tell that how it is, and I'm trying to make it more easier for people to win, help people figure out how to pick the right numbers and all, and try to win a little bit of money. So, getting back to this number thingy, I'm sitting here looking at 380, and I realized 3 was the root of the 169. Okay? And then if you sit and look at the 145, the 8 is the follow of 145. So how do you know that? Well, all right, let's go to it like this. You have 1, which is actually in the last 4 draws. 1 has followed in the last 4 draws, okay? That's got something up to do with what's fixing to hit. I know that triple fixing to hit. Possibly a triple 1, it possibly might just zero out, which is why I played today for my bid day. When I went to the store, got my numbers, I played 0, 0, 0, and 1, 1, 1. That was my particular numbers that I wanted to play, my main numbers. In fact, I got a couple of them. So, a 1 is in the last 4 draws that have fell. So you have 1, and let's count 2, 3. Now here is 4, 5. All right. After 5, in a way, it kind of starts over again. Okay? And I noticed this like in my mathematics, when I was doing my mathematics and multiplications, and what I haven't told anybody yet, those workouts. After 5, it starts over again. So 1 is a flip of 6, which I don't have that, but 2 is the root of 4. So we have 6, 7, and then 8 is at the end of that. Now, tomorrow, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. 9 is at the end of the 8. What fell tonight was 380. All right. I got a feeling in my next pick, not tomorrow evening, there's going to be a 9 in that draw. If it don't triple out tomorrow night, I got a feeling that there's going to be a 9 in that. I haven't done the workout. I'll probably get back on here later and show y'all the workout. And I'm not going to tonight. I'm not really tired, but I got some other things I wanted to do. Get out of the way. I'm still kind of flabbergasted about this, what I'm looking at here. as far as these numbers. But I guess my message for tonight really is like when one of these numbers is, if it begins with 1, you're actually dealing with the root of something, the root of whatever that number is. Because numbers follow each other. Numbers follow each other. And apparently when it gets back to 0, like I said, it just starts all over again. So if I'm going to do my sum workouts, okay? If I'm going to do my sum workouts, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to add each. Now listen to me what I'm saying. I'm going to try to add each number that is in that draw. I'm going to try to add each number to each other, okay? Let me give you an example. Hold on a minute. Let me go back and I'm going to give you a prime good example. All right, like this one right here. Okay? Let me find my pen because I ain't brainy enough to add none of this up in my head. Come here, piece of paper. Hold on one second. Yeah, I just study a lot. I studied numbers a lot. In fact, that's all I've done all weekend. I got off Friday, came home, slept like a baby, but I got out last night, and the first thing I did, I sit here and started studying. Study. That's all I do constantly. That's why this house is a mess, because I don't do nothing. I sit in here and I study these numbers. All right, so we're going to try this. This is a draw from back on January 1st of this year. That was not that long ago. So when I start talking about adding the number, the draw for that particular day, this was evening, was 821. If you want to look it up, go to the internet or whatever, or flip on a different page or whatever. Take your cell phone and look it up and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that 8. That 8 is the first digit. I'm going to say 8. 8 plus 2. All right, that's 0. But yet again, it just takes you back to 0. You can't get nothing out of 0. So let's add 10 to that too. So 8 plus 2, or 12, equals what? 20. That's telling me something different. It also takes me to a 0. But we're not counting that 10, but you were landed 0. That's what it's telling me is divide 2 into that 8. What do you get? 2 divided into that 8, which is the first number, yes. The first number that gives you a 4 and a 4. That's the beginning of this second draw. All right. Then what's the last number? 1. It doesn't do anything. That's your third number for your next day. But it doesn't always work on every individual number. That's what I was saying before. You know, this whole lottery thing is random. This is just an example. Okay? Some folks say, well, Queen ChingALing, she's crazy. I earned it. What can I say? I earned the title of being crazy. Yeah. But you got to think crazy in order to get something achieved. I mean, I'm not talking crazy as in violent or, stupid. I'm saying crazy in as think outside the box. I think that's what happened the other day. What I did the other day when I actually hit, of course, I did the workout, the 6-4-6 workout. That's my main work. You don't need any more workout than that. You might see videos on here that talk about the 317 and whatever that gives you the big long list, like maybe 12 numbers or something like that. You don't need all those numbers. You don't. The 646 to me is the most accurate workout there is, because of the fact that it's short, it's not boring. You can look at it just like that, and if you know your numbers, you know your stuff, you can pretty much cipher it out. Does that make any sense? Hey, Mike, how you doing? Good evening. Do you ever mess with any numbers from Missouri? But you know what? That might be fun to do. And I've been waiting on somebody to say something about another state. That might be. Mike, have you played the lottery lately? Did the Missouri pickouts? Because I used to pick them out all the time. And I know for a fact that what I'm talking about, what I'm doing, what I've been working out now, that's why people have been calling me or just saying, Queen ChingALing, do a rundown for the such. And I haven't responded because, like I told y'all before, I don't want to put out any negative information. I don't be sitting here spouting out trash that I don't know anything about. I gotta know something about what I'm talking about before I actually feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not one of these that's going to sit and lie to you. Yes, I play midday and evening almost every day. Let me ask you this. How many times do you hit a week? Do you do pretty good, or do you maybe, or you must be doing something right. You must be doing something right. Because Queen ChingALing don't really play. She can't afford to right now because of the fact I was sick last year, and to be honest with you, my boss fired me because I was sick and I couldn't get to work. And I got to work. I said, well, wait a minute, that's unfair. It's not like that kind of a job, it's like, it wasn't like an hourly job. Mine was like a contract job. And my daughter wouldn't. She helped me for a little while, but she had her own sick problems. I can't remember. I think the last time I was sick, I think she did go by and help me take care of the. No, wait a minute. No. She didn't, because what happened was my boss had already. He caught me in there one night, and it was at my worst point. I was at my worst point. And I told him I was sick and I had to go back to the hospital. And he got mad. And I remember standing there, I was in pain. I was hurting. And he just flat out cussed me out. Well, when are you going to the hospital? When are you going to I'm like, I'm going right now. He said, fine, you go right now. But I'll tell you something. Monday, y'all going to have those keys over to me. And Lord, I thought, I'm like, well, he's going to help me out. And when I get out here, we'll talk about it when we get out. Yeah, when we got out, he had taken away my building. And there goes my income. Bam, that's $1,800 every 2 weeks. Just gone. How can I survive? I'm like, I had to go back to an old job, an hourly job, and I can barely make it now. But hey, I'm still kicking along. I don't have somebody that's going to stand over me and scream at me 24 hours a day because they don't like what I'm doing or whatever. If you're sick, you're sick. This time they had to shoot all kind of medicine up in me. Hell, I damn near did. I damn near died. I damn near lost my legs. But anyway, long story short, I'm here, I'm surviving, and old Queen ChingALing makes it. Queen ChingALing makes it every time because she's a winner. She considers everybody winners, whether you hit the pick three or not. She's gonna help you. She's gonna help you along by helping those pick three. So I've gone months between hits before. It's always a hit and miss, and that's what I'm trying to. I don't like going months with, and that's why I get so upset, and that's where I was before. That's why I get so upset when I go a month or two without hitting, or in a month or whatever. If you go a month or so without hitting something, the bad luck queen has got you locked up in her dungeon. And there's a way to get out, and I don't mean by sitting there. I don't mean by sitting there and actually going to the store and spending your money on the lottery. But there's a way, And it's by educating yourself up here and getting a little bit smarter to get out of the bad luck dungeons. Because sometimes this stuff is not really, the pick 3 is not really, how can I say? From what I'm finding, it's a little mix of add and subtract. It's a whole lot of algebra. I don't know if you ever took algebra in school or not. And then it's like a mix of some other kind of math, something or other. I don't even. I mean, when it comes to roots and pies, and the only thing I know about roots and pies is the stuff I was sticking in that oven to burn on that stove burner up top. That's all I know about it. All right, let's see. I'm going to try. Yeah, do that. I mean, Mike, try. I'm telling you. Now listen to me. I'm telling you, Mike. This is what I'm talking about. Remember in my videos when I talked about flip numbers, mirror numbers, okay? I've always talked about mirror numbers. You take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, line it up this way. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0, line up this way. And then you draw a line from 1 to 6, 2 to 7, 3 to 8, 4 to 7. Wait a minute. 1 to 6, 2 to 7, 3 to 8, 4 to 9, then 5 to 0. That's your flip numbers. That's what 646 is going to give you. Just enough to cover the flip numbers. Okay? I've never done the 1, 2, 3 method. I tried it one time. I didn't like it. I'm like, this ain't working for me. And when I hit on that 646, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, boy. And I'm not talking about mirroring numbers. I'll tell you what, a lot of what I've been studying here lately, it has something to do with the middle number, okay? It has something to do with the middle number. Now, the middle number, will either come from the first number or go into the second number or vice versa. But it always starts out with the middle number. Like, for instance, I'm just talking right now. I'm not looking at anything. If your number in the middle is a 4, you can guarantee bet that the next day, that first number that starts out is either going to be a 1 or 7. You can guarantee it. Look it up. Look it up. Let me go through the past numbers and look it up. Or like if you have a middle number of a 1, okay? And then you have a 1 in the middle again. You can pretty much guarantee that that third draw, the first 2 numbers are going to be a double. You pretty much guarantee that. You know, there's still a lot I don't know. I'm not a genius. I wished I was. I wished I knew more. But now I'm getting to where I'm getting pretty good at what I'm doing. My only problem is, since I'm working, I work from 3 a.m. till 12 lunchtime. All right. That gives me just that much window to leave my job. I can't even go to the office to sign out, but I just run around the corner, grab my numbers at the store, then go to the office. And hopefully by the time they have the draw, I can get up to the office right quick, put my keys up, and then I come back down. And then I go home and see it or whatever. I see it on the internet and watch it on the internet, whatever. But now I turn the burn. I get talking so dang much. My darn tongue gets to burn. I got to say, woohoo. I don't know how many of y'all see my new video out. And I don't know if y'all believe in the bad luck queen. Oh, she had to grab me by the tail end and got me down in the dungeon. Now I'll be like, I tell you, they will set an alarm clock. Hell, I can't set an alarm clock because I'm falling asleep before I get the dang thing set. Ask Queen ChingALing for you. Oh, mercy. Shoot, I get up here at 3 o'clock in the morning. I go to work. Work is only like 2 blocks around the corner here. But I go to work. I work constantly, mopping floors and cleaning this and cleaning that. Take a lunch hour break, come back. I don't want to cross campus all over the place. And then by the time 12 o'clock comes around, I hate to say it, but my poor back is done give out. I can't even walk. And then I come in here, and the next thing I do is pull this table up. I got to look at my numbers before I lay down, and I'm gone. Okay, if you missed my 6-4, I'm going to show you what it looks like. I just showed you. I show this all the time. You see how short that is? That was the rundown for yesterday midday. Yesterday. That's the evening 145 evening draw. That's 646. And you see how short that is? That's short. But you do it the same way. You do it the same way as you do the 317. You got to mark your date number. Of course, the day being the 19th. What is it? It's still the 19th. No, it's the 20th now. I don't know. I don't even know what the date is right now. All right. Yeah, it's still the 19th. All right, so if the day was the 19th, you take the month, which is the first month, and add it to 19. That's 20. You can't use a 10, so it's obvious that the date number is 0. So you I take a marker, and I fill in around my 0 to highlight it. I fill around my 5 to highlight it as well, because the 5 is a flip of 0. So I run off those two numbers. And that's how I pick my numbers. You tell us the date sum, no hit sum. I don't understand where you're coming from. I'm talking about just the date sum. I'm talking about just because you're going to mark down, you're going to highlight the date number, which is what month you're in. It's being January. It's the 1st. It's the 19th day. Add 19 to the 1, which will give you 20. You can't do 20, but you only carry the ones place, which is 0. If it was anywhere like 11, 12, 13, or 21, 22, 23, 30, you can't take the tens place. You can only do the ones place. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Because lotto math only runs from 1 to 9 and then 0 and back again. I tell you. And I guess you call it the date sum, yeah. So, like I said, if it wasn't, it's the 19th, then you got to add the month. So I guess you would call that the date sum, yeah. But I do the flip of that, which today, like I said, was 5. All right, so tomorrow's Sunday. Tomorrow's the 20th, okay? 20 plus, yeah, there you go. Take the end number. There you go. I like that. Thank you. I don't know. Was it Joe Peak? Yeah, anyway, yeah, that's how you do that. Yeah, it's the same. So, I lost my train of thought. See, I'm old age. I'm almost 60 years old. Would you believe it? And I'm just now experiencing. Sometimes I experience that short memory loss. I get in the grocery store today. I'm rolling through the grocery store, coming out the produce aisle, clear across the store as fast as I can. I'm on one of the little fat girl carts. And get over to the store and forgot what I went over to get. And I'm sitting there for a minute. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'll come over again. And I'm telling you, if God didn't reach down out of heaven and say, "He came to get crackers," I wouldn't have remembered it. That's bad. That's bad. But it's okay. And it does affect me sometimes in short-term memory loss does affect me sometimes in learning this lottery stuff. But you know what? I'm going to keep on fighting through it. I'm going to keep right on fighting through it because I know that I can win. My theory for life is this, is that it is possible to hit the pick 3 every day, but you got to know your stuff. You got to know these numbers in order to hit. You understand what I'm saying? You understand where I'm coming from? I hate seeing people lose their money. And I'm almost afraid that if I divulge too many of my secrets out here on this internet, now I know that the lottery people are watching me. Because I'll tell you what happened the other day in the store. I'm going into the store. I'm standing right there. This right below where I work at. It was 12:20, something like that. Getting my numbers. And no sooner than I walk in, I hear ChingALing. ChingALing. You're Queen ChingALing. I couldn't have a smile in my life. And I'm like, whoa. You're right, I do. I'm Queen ChingALing. He says, you still doing your videos? Yeah, I'm still doing my videos. And then the last thing, he came over and gave me, he said, I got something for you. He gave me a pack of these, which is cool. These are plastic numbers holders. You know, like we put in slips like these right here. You put those in there to keep them protected while you go to the store to get your numbers, which is sweet. I haven't done monthly workouts. You know, I listen to Let Me Share a Thought, and he does monthly workouts. So I've been listening to him, but maybe I should. I thought about it, but I don't want to copy him off him. But yeah, I went in there and he gave me that, and then he turned around. The lottery guy turned around and he says, "Listen, I'm gonna give you my card. If you ever have a problem, why don't you call me?" I didn't know who the guy was at first, and then when I said our goodbyes and walked away, and I looked at it, it said South Carolina Lottery. Oh my God! Whew. So then that got me to thinking. I said, "Well, I know that they're watching me, And I always hate to say this, but I mean, around these guys, I just want to play like a dumb chick." Hey, somebody like me, these other folks out here in this world, when I go outside that door, they don't recognize me who I am. I'm just me. She's just another old young country girl, young dumb country girl. That's what they're thinking in their mind. I know it. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not so crazy. But I get recognized every now and then. When I go to the store, especially down in Publix. But no, I don't. I haven't done monthly workouts because of the fact that he does them, and then sometimes I'm like, well, is it going to be accurate? I guess maybe I really hadn't seen a reason to do them. But I tell you what I do is this. I'm going to tell you real quick. Like this right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. All right. I'll take the first number, and I'll add it. Instead of adding it to 2, like I did, I'll add it to like 12. And then when a 1 falls at the end, the last number for the next draw is going to be a 1. Okay? If a number falls at the end, it's either going to be 1 or 0. 1 or 0. And then sometimes I have to do multiplication along with that in order to get some of the answers that I need. So what I'll do is I'll take, like for instance, this is just an example, okay? You see that 20 right there? I'll take that 20 and I'll multiply it by 2. Then I'll multiply it by 3, all the way down to 5. But 20 to me is not a good number to multiply. It pretty much says what it says. It zeroes out. Okay? You take your 2, divide it into 8, gives you 4. 4, 4. That's a double. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. But I know what I was wanting to do right quick. Let me see something real quick. Mike, are you in? I take it you're from Missouri, okay? Am I right? So I like things that come quick. I don't like things that come slow. I get all pissed off because my internet. I mean, tonight. That's why I'm not on here so late. I couldn't get on the do any live stream because for some reason I can't get my internet to move. It's not going fast enough. I hated it. Let's see here. Google this out and I find I haven't done Missouri. Hold on a minute. Let's go here. I'm almost there. I'm looking up the Missouri website, and it's got this dude on here that's just hit for like $100,000. Let's do the draw games, okay? Because we want to find out what the. I'm on my iPad, by the way. I don't like the 317 1 2 3 now. What do you? I mean, when you're talking about traveling numbers, what are you talking about traveling numbers? My theory is that numbers follow each other all the time. I'm even getting into doing a little bit of pick 4 now. Now that I've kind of figured out what I'm doing about them. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. It's 35 seconds. Let's take, for instance, and I noticed that 6 in a number is 6 in a number is the same as 1. It kind of operates as the same as 1. Each number kind of operates the same as this flip in these things. So the only numbers that actually really change anything is the numbers that's a slap in the middle. We're talking about like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the only numbers that really change. When it comes to, I can't say 5. Let me get that right. 2, 3, 4, and 6, 7, 8. That's the only real numbers that really change anything. Hold on a minute. Like right here, this is a good example right here, okay? Let's say this is in Missouri. Midday Friday, the draw came out to be 786. So if I sit here and put it down on my piece of paper, let me get a clean sheet of paper right here. And I'm going to do my math workout. So you're talking about, when you're saying traveling number, you're saying that it repeats itself a lot. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm not really sure. Because that is the same as saying 1, 5, 4. It's like yesterday. I don't really consider that a travel number. So, you know, if 609, then 154 is the traveling number. I still don't understand state to state. I mean, I kind of sort of do. Kind of sort of do. But see, I don't play state to state. And I mean, I do. I started out last year helping a lot of people out in a lot of different states. And everybody said, well, why don't you do 5 dimes? But seriously, I mean, to each his own. 5 dimes is not my thing. Because, first of all and foremost, there's something about it that I get a feeling kind of down deep that it is against my moral beliefs. I don't like it. I'd rather just play what's here in this state. Let's get back to Missouri, what I was talking about. Let's see where I can. Let's see. Friday. Yeah, 786. Friday draw was 786. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can do this on paper right quick. Eight is 15 plus. Hold on a minute. Do. I'm working on the railroad. Do. Okay. Did it? Hold on. I'm trying to do this workout the way I've been doing it. Hi, Mike Stone. Let's see. No, LOL. The hit numbers travel from state. I didn't know. 62. Okay. I'm going to show you something right quick, okay, Mike? Okay, watch this. Watch this, Mike. Watch this. All right, now this was Friday. Mike, are you watching me? Okay? And I hope you can see. This is Missouri State. Friday's midday draw was 786, okay? Good. Watch what now? All right, so I took the 7 and 8. I added 7 plus 8 is 15, right? 15. And I couldn't do the 6 with the 8, so I had to say 15 plus 16 is what? 31. 31 times 2 is what? 62. That gave me the end number and the beginning number. What do you think the middle number is going to be? What do you think that middle number is going to be? It turned out to be 1. Hi, Sheila. How you doing? Good to see you. Mike, did you understand what I just did? We had quite a conversation in here about this pick 3. You may have to go back and rewind this video again. I'm trying. Okay, but this is kind of new to me. I kind of just figured this out over the weekend. I would still do the 646 rundown. I would do my 5 tic-tac-toe boxes just to check, because all the numbers that's in that 646 workout is numbers that are in play at that particular time. Okay? And I'm talking about for that particular week. It's like a grid box. All right. Let's go over this one more time. This is an example. You got 2 numbers that precede a smaller number and your pick 3 midday draw. The first 2 numbers is 7, 8, and the last number is 6. Okay. If you can see that. I might have to mark it down with a marker. Let me mark it down with a damn marker right quick. Because I can't see that my own daggum self. I'm going to mark it down with this marker right quick. It's highlight so you can see it better. It was 7, 8, 6. 7 plus 8 equals 15. 15 plus 16. We're going to write down here. Oh. All right. Now I know you can see this better. You ready? All right. Look at that. Your first numbers were 7, 8, and 6. 7 plus 8 is 15. All right. We're not going to add. You're not going to get nowhere really adding the 8 into the 6. You can't add them all together at one time. So you add the 15 plus 16 because numbers follow each other. That's the only traveling numbers I know of. All right. 15 plus 16 is 31. 31. Yes, it will work in Texas. Don't you tell me that, Miss Sheila. We're going to prove that shortly. 31 plus 2. 31 times 2 is 62. Flip that around. What you got? You got your first number and your last number. The 2 is your first number. The 6 is your last number. And what's in between? 1. So the next draw came up to be. And this is what fell for the evening. That's what fell for the evening of Friday in Missouri. Yep. Yep. Is that Friday? Yeah, Friday, January 18th. That makes sense? Do you understand now? Okay. Now, that's not to mean that just do that, because I'm also finding, like this week particularly, that changes. It change, and not every day. You just got to. You got to sit down and do the headwork. You got to sit down and do the paperwork to see where it's going to go. If it's smaller numbers, like for instance, oh, let me see here. I almost want to say that 272. It fell on Eden a Thursday. They gave us that 786. So let's flip that around. That comes to be 727. All right. So I would work off of that. If I'm going to do it that way, some of these small numbers, you got to flip them around. That's another day. I ain't going to go that far because I'm running out of time on this thing. But let me do Texas right quick, Miss Sheila. We're going to see if 4 don't work. The 646 don't work. It does work. I know it does. All right, hold on a minute. We'll get back to Missouri. We're going to do some more Missouri workouts. Mr. Mike, I might have to get you to call me on my telephone. You know. Oh, man. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh, Queen Chan crazy as heck sometimes. See, Texas, I don't know, Texas is one of them states that blow my mind because they got like 4 draws a day, don't they? Hey, it works up there in Philadelphia too. Do 8 for, what was that nice draw, 887? We'll look it up in a minute. Let me do Miss Sheila's right quick because she's saying that 646 don't work for I'll tell you it does. And it just goes back to say, you know, you got to know your stuff. I've been studying this stuff for a year, and I'm telling you, that stuff, when you're trying to teach yourself, you don't have nobody else really that knows what they, or that's willing to talk, or that's willing to share anything. When you try, it's hard, but yeah, it's like, I tell you what, almost rather have my back teeth picked out with a pair of pliers, slowly. Hold on a minute. How in the heck did I get this pick 3 on this Texas website? Pick game. Maybe this. No, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. No, that ain't what I want to get back there. This one I want. All right. So, yeah. $827. See right there. I'm trying to figure out what day this is. Not 119. This is okay. So I guess they've already had the nighttime draw for Texas. I guess so. In the morning. What time? I don't even know what time. So I guess the last draw for Texas was 254, maybe. I'll show you right quick. Let me see here. Let me find me a sheet of paper. Real quick, and I'm going to show you. 646 does work for Texas. I'm telling you. Now I begin to talk like cocky chick chick. Yeah, cocky chick chick. Where you at, boy? Oh, cocky chick chick been aggravating me all day long. He back there in that back room. He's asleep. Thank God. So hold on just a second. That's the evening. So we were trying to find out how to get the. So 254 came from 827, right? Right here. I'm gonna tell you how it works. Shoot, I see it already. 646 87. Hold on a minute. 6 4 9 0 4 6 5 la 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 da. Oh, what I say it was either. Where my marker at? All right. Hold on a minute. So, like I said, today is the 19th. The date number was 0. And the next draw is 254. Right there it is. Oh, Lord have mercy. Miss Sheila, I don't know. Are you still on here? Yeah, okay. The last draw was 254, right? We're going to do that one in a minute. I'm trying to prove to you, yes, it does. And I'm going to show you because I want. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. I see now. I see. I told you Queen ChingALing was dumb as heck. But I mean, I still see the 254 right there. That's what I just did. Queen ChingALing crazy hell. All right, so the last draw for Texas had to be what? $827. That was our last draw for Texas. Because it says right here, pick 3 winning numbers for 1-9-2-19. Evening is 8-2-7. The day in the morning was, I'm sitting here looking at this. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. I haven't done the tic-tac-toe yet. I'm just still looking at this right here. All right, so if I don't know why come Texas put their so I'm thinking about looking. It's gonna be 4 something. I bet you. Probably 440, 445. 442. So, Sheila, let me ask you this. Are you wanting me to give you a prediction for the next draw? Is that what you're wanting me to do? That's what I'm thinking, 144. Or 2, well, 144 came up this morning, didn't it? It says right here on top of the website, it says morning was 144, then it said 251 for the day. And then the last draw was 827. See, they got this kind of, they got it kind of confused. Oh, you have one more draw tonight. I wonder why they... So, right now, let me see. What time is it here? Hold on a minute. I'm fixing to tell you. I'm going to give you an idea real quick what I'm going to tell you. Okay, it's 11:28 here in South Carolina. What time is it there? What time is y'all's lottery draw? Sheila? Hold on a minute. Let's see. 8. Hold on a minute. Do 887. Yeah, what time is it there in Texas, Sheila? Yeah, we got 380. And you know what? I didn't go down and play it because I was asleep. Look at me. Oh, man. I'm doing a workout, by the way. Hold on a minute. Okay, so it's 10:35 there. Y'all, what time y'all draw? Come in a little bit after 11. Hold on a minute. All right, I got that one done. I was doing yours though. Roxby. Hold on, I'm still working on. That's for can you see that? That's for that what you gave me. 887 Philadelphia. I'm going to look it up in a minute on the internet, but I just did the workout for you. So let me see this right here. Shoot. Okay. Sheila, this one I think it's going to be. This one I think is going to be come out for your next draw. I think it's still going to be, it's either going to be a 2-0. Yeah. It's either going to be 042 or 247 442 again. That's the way I feel about it. There you go. Right now, it's not telling me. I'm on Texas website right now, and it's not telling me anything. And then that's basically how it works. But you got to do that 646. You got to do the 646 rundown and the tic-tac-toe box, kind of see where you're at, see what the numbers are falling. All right, now this is for Philadelphia. Let me jump over here on the Pennsylvania website. Let's see here. See, this won't take so much time from me, and I began to not really understand what I'm doing. Hold on a minute. That's the Pennsylvania lottery, right? PENN. There we go. Mega Man Cash 5. Hold on a minute. Okay. Now, well, if I ever figure out how to get to the paper, last chance, hours, winners, winning numbers, hit history, viewing numbers, and jackpots. All right, fast play, scratch out, draw games. That's what I want to go to. We're going to pick 3. All right. So your last draw. Now, I could have told you it was going to be 8-8. I'm looking at it. Because you take that 7, flip it over into a 2. You know, I bet that's the way it works. I bet you when it's like, and if it was a 2 in front of the 8, it would be a 4-4. But since it's a 7, because that's what I was thinking about to myself last night. If it was a 7, it's going to be an 8-8. So, hold on a minute. So you said 437 fell tonight? Yeah, I see it right. But it's at the bottom. Actually, it's at the top, too. And if you go look at the 646, now, Sheila, if you go to do the 646 workout at the top, it's on the second and third lines, which involves the 827 and 463. You'll see 3-7. Actually, involves the first 3 lines. You'll see 3-7. I won't say that it connects, but you know there's a 4 that's up above the 0. Like I said, any winning number is going to be above the date number. Now, if you're going to flip it, it's right over here on the line, going straight up and down at the top, 739, which is flips over to 437. Now, down here at the bottom, it is at the bottom next to that 5. 5 is under the 9. You got 4, then there's 8. You got to flip the 8, and you got to flip the 2 up to 7. It's the 4, 3, 7. That's all through the workout. So yeah, it does work in Texas. We're talking about the 6, 4, 6. You just gotta, again, you got to know your numbers. You got to really study hard. Well, I've been on this thing for a long time. I was going, all right, now we'll get back over here to this 8, 8, 7. I ain't even doing tic-tac-toe boxes on it. Has the Philadelphia, the Pennsylvania, have they drawn yet? I'm sure they have. No, they haven't, because I'd have it right here in my hand. Oh, shit. See, all you do is, if you know the consecutive, that's not far off. Sheila, that's really not far off if you look at it. You got the middle number right. If you play it box, you just have to flip that 9 and then you had it. Yep. All right. 8, 8, 7, 6. See, this is why I can't do state to state, because it's so time consuming. We're going to do this real quick here. 3, 7, 5, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 12, 13. I'm over here looking and I'm crazy. All right. 871, 871. I almost want to say 4, 5, 6 for Philadelphia tonight. Might be 9. Yeah, because see right there on that, right there on that second tic-tac-toe, right there you got 4, 5, 6. And it does involve a date number. I don't think it's going to be a I'm gonna stick with the 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna stick with 4, 5, 6 for Philadelphia. I ain't gonna say that's gonna be the exact number, and it does. It changes a lot. And I just lost my cap to my highlighter. This is terrible. I tell you, chasing this lottery thing is not. People say that it's fun, and it is fun. And I can understand where a lot of people lose a lot of money. I'm just trying my best to try to work out some ways we won't lose so much money, so try to figure it out a little bit better. Now, when I go down to the store, I usually play a whole bunch of different. I try to keep it. I try to keep it at a $10 minimum. If it goes over $10, I don't like to play it unless it's something particularly special. Right now, South Carolina, I'm going to call this kind of a special time because we're fixing to have, honest to God, we're fixing to have a triple out here. So we haven't had a triple since, I think it was September 8th of last year. That's a long time. A lot longer than you. So we're fixing to have a triple here in South Carolina. They don't have one in Georgia. They had one in North Carolina. And our time is next. So, if I tend to spend a little bit more, the numbers like this morning, I had it bet. I could have swore the way these numbers lining up, I could have swore it was either going to zero out or it's going to be 111. If not, one of them was going to fall tonight. But as I see, it didn't. But it's still in the play. It's still in the play, and I still say that South Carolina is going to triple out probably this week. I'm guessing. And I sure like to be on that train when that ticket flows because, hey, I'll sit there, I'll bet 5 numbers on the same number. I'll get 5 tickets just for the hell of it. Phew. All right, yeah, I got to get off here. Oh, Queen Ching got things to do. I got there's cocky cheeks fixing to wake up in here and eat a little bit. I'm going to go get me something out of the kitchen myself. Y'all have a good night. I've enjoyed talking with you. This has been one of them long chats, and I've enjoyed it. And I'm glad, and I want to appreciate you guys for coming and getting involved and having that one-on-one conversation with me, okay? I've learned a lot. I hope you guys have learned a lot, and I hope y'all take away something from my videos that you can definitely use out here. Roxy B, read off my numbers, please. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the only number I said was 456 in that. Let me do a quick. I'm going to do the add up right quick and see if it takes me anywhere. So if I did 8 plus 8 equals what? 16. I don't think it's going to take me anymore. 16 plus 17. Can't go 7. I've got to be 17. Equals what? 33, I think. 33. All right. So 33 times 2, 66 times 3 is 99. And 4. Oh man. Hold on. I said Queen Ching is not that smart. She's sometimes. Okay, hold on. How is that going to do? 165. All right. Let me see. All right. Sheila, I don't know if you hear me. I'm going to do this right here because I just did my special workout that I've been doing. Like I said, it's going to be 2, 4, 6. No, wait a minute. Not 2, 4, 6. 4, 5, 6. It could come out to be 6, 5, 1. Okay? Or 6, 6, 2. And I'm just guessing at that. Like I said, I have no clue. I have no clue. I'm gonna look at it. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I was checking something out. Y'all have a good one. Old Queen ChingALing's gone. And like I said, if y'all need anything, holler back at me. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Mike, are you still out there? Mike Stone, are you still out there? If you still watching me, holler at me right quick. I guess not. All right, y'all. Queen ChingALing gone. I'll see y'all later. Ciao.